this is Megan here again with Maggie. This time we're going to be working in the Marine and trying to get her to know the Marine symbol. So yeah, we're going to get started. Alright, Maggie. Got it. Focus. Okay, focus. Focus. Good girl. Alright. Maggie. Marine. Good girl, Marine. Maggie. Marine. Marine. No, good girl. You can see she was trying to paw it there because Nicole previously worked on with her with the pawing of the symbols instead of touching with the nose. Maggie. Marine. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Okay. So now I'm going to introduce the Marine with the Army. The reason I'm picking Army is just because the Army has such a distinguishable symbol with a big star. So hopefully it'll help her understand that the Marine is this one instead of this one. Alright, Maggie. Now wait. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Alright, so now I'm going to put the Marine symbol on my left hand. Switch it up a little bit. Alright, Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Maggie. Marine. Nope. Good girl. Good Marine. I think she just did a little bit, touch whatever's closest there. So we'll try again. Good girl. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good girl. Good Marine. She actually looked that time, which was really good. I saw her eyes go to the Army. Notice that that wasn't the symbol for the Marine, so that's really good that she actually is looking instead of just knowing that it's on the left side. Alright, so I'm going to switch it back over to the right hand side and see if she picks it right away. Maggie? Marine. Oh, see, she picked the Army that time, so we're going to try one more time. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Back up a little bit. Good girl. Maggie. Got away. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. So now I'm going to try changing in between the Army and the Marine to see if she picks the correct one using both of the symbols. Gotta get more treats for her. They're itty bitty, so she doesn't have to eat them all. Good girl. Alright, Maggie. So we have Army, good girl, and Marines. Marine, good girl. Good girl. Alright, now I'm going to switch them up so she can't follow. Alright, and I have the Army in my right hand and the Marine in my left. Alright, Maggie. Army. Good girl. Good Army. She picked that up right away, which is really good. Let's see if she can get the Marine one this time. Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, Maggie. Army. Good girl. Good Army. Good girl. Oh, there you go. Good girl. Alright, so I'm going to switch it back over. So the Marine is in my right hand and the Army's in my left. Alright, Maggie. Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Good girl. Good Marine. Maggie. Army. Good girl. Good Army. Good Army. Alright. Maggie. Army. Oh. You okay? Maggie. No. Yeah, wait. Army. No. That's not the right one. Army. Good girl. Army. Good girl. Army. Good girl. Alright, let's switch them one more time. Maggie. Army. Maggie. Army. Good girl. Good Army. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, so I'm all out of treats, so we're gonna continue this later today and see how well she does. But overall, she did great. Especially knowing the Army and the Navy. We'll keep working on the Marines, but for her first day, for working back into the Marines, she did really, really good. Good girl, Max. Good girl.